wrestling, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined by the Black Disco Inferno, Derek.
Yo!
Favorite Disco Inferno match? Point proven. Welcome to the Dynamite review, everybody.
Didn't he wrestle Buff Bagwell?
I don't know. Probably. Do you really remember it, though?
I think probably best moment.
You remember the character, right?
That's about as much as I'm going to get.
Yeah, that's it. What was that? Who was that? Alex Wright? Wrong person.
Doesn't matter.
No, Alex Wright was that boy. Alex Wright had some.
No, Alex Wright was good. Disco Inferno.
Yeah. It's all right.
Sorry, Disco. No disrespect.
Nah,
respectfully, of course.
Nah, much meant.
Respectfully, of course.
We got the Dynamite review. We're gonna talk some news, some AEW, man. So if you guys want to hop in here, man, let us know what's going on, what's good with you. With that being said, make sure you guys like the video, retweet, send it out. Audio forms. Yo, if you haven't left me like a 5-star review on Spotify, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? I'm trying to get some more audio listeners. Like, we were ranked 28th on Million Podcasts. Let's get that number up there, man. Like, we could be a little bit higher than that for wrestling podcasts. So, but I do appreciate that they showed some love, man. Terrell in the house, man. He said, a lot of swerves in AEW. Is FTR breaking up, or could it be a heel turn taking place? Had a great birthday this past Monday. Happy birthday, Terrell.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Clown says, good evening, everyone. What's good, Clown? Matt Lopez, he says, hello, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a great Wednesday. This is awesome show. Mox is a maniac. That's a fact, Jack. Tony Storm with the innuendos. The bigger they are, the harder and harder they fill in the blank. What up, B-boy?
Blankety blank.
Mox spot reminded me of Marcus Crane getting thrown through a pigeon board. Oh, Lord. Marcus Crane, Danny Havoc would be proud. Man, y'all throwing out some crazy names right now. But I would like to check up front before taking spikes to my back like that. Yeah, wild. E, what's good? Yo, what's good, brother? John L in the house as well. Appreciate you, brother. Welcome. Queen of the Indies, my girl Tiff. What's happening? How are you? Hope things are good. If you like independent wrestling, like if you liked what you saw from Billy Starks and Mercedes Moné, I would say give Queen of the Indies a subscribe. Check her out. Queen of the Indies Corner. She interviews a lot of people in independent pro wrestling. She's got some big guests lined up. I'll let her share that, but give her a follow on social media as well. Someone said Alex Wright or Berlin. Give me Alex Wright. I'm an Alex Wright guy.
Yeah, Alex Wright was better.
Yeah, for sure. Just hit that old I need that like 1995 Alex Wright, you know, hitting the dance and all that. Quills, what up, Conrad, Derek, and chat? Your boy Sir Quills is back again to enjoy my two favorite brothers, brother Conrad, brother Derek, for yet another dope Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW, hashtag Trash Dookie, hashtag Doo Butter. Tiff said, been a while since I watched AEW fully. I know you got your hands full with independent shows. You got something every weekend. Jesus DeLeon. What's up, Derek? Mr. Cushman. Why am I all formal? How are we feeling about this Max Open Challenge? I'm going to say it now. Josh Alexander is my pick. Or you could finally blow this off and finally have Bowens answer it.
Yeah.
Or Billy Gunn. Bayne and AEW so far. What do you think of Megan Bayne, Derek?
I like Megan Bayne. She's impressed me over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with all the Mediterranean comments on.
Yeah.
Chick in Slovakia. I was like, Taz, what are we doing, bro?
Right.
What are we doing? That's that randomness I talk about with Taz every week.
Yeah, Taz is definitely random with this more than half the stuff that he says. Like, bro, where did you even come up with that?
Bro, I gave up a long time ago. even listening or thinking about your boy Taz. Taz's random commentary. I love it and I hate it all at the same time, if that makes any piece of sense. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
Love-hate relationship.
Eric Douglas, Billy has a lot of potential. She should be the one to dethrone Athena, hopefully at the next PPV. Hopefully. They haven't announced Super Card of Honor yet. I'm hoping that they do that. Are y'all watching LFG? Are you watching that WWE show, Derek?
No.
I'm not either. Not gonna lie, man. WWE's got you got to pick and choose your spots with me. There's no NXT on a weekly basis. I'll catch it if I'm around, but for the most part, I usually am just like, I need to do something else other than wrestling at that moment. And I'm usually helping in Pro Wrestling Shoot Stream.
Well, okay, so is this like a whole separate show?
Yeah.
So is this like,
it's like Tough Enough, basically, where there's like 4 teams, and I think Mickey James is a captain, Bully Ray's a captain, or Bubba Ray Dudley, Taker's a captain, and I think there's one more. I don't remember.
Isn't it Gunther?
No.
Oh.
There's someone else. I think he was a guest on there, though.
Oh.
But they do all that stuff.
I didn't watch Tough Enough back then, so I'm not watching it now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on. You see clips of it and stuff like that. I don't know. Nah. I can't dig Bully Ray trying to be a tough guy.
Yeah. First, get out of here.
Derek, can you please do it one last time? Ricky Spanish.
For you, E.
I don't know if Jocelyn's going to approve of this.
For you, E-Rock, I got you.
Ricky. I don't think I have the graphics anymore. Oh, yes, I do.
Spanish.
There you go. There you go. One time for the one time, my friend.
One time for the one time.
Joey Janela is one lucky guy. I will let you guys do your research on why. I wonder how it is in the back with Penelope and Megan. Megan now with Joey. Oh, yeah. Well, I think they're both probably happy. I hope it ended amicably. Billy Starks is a future superstar. Matt, I will co-sign that and agree with you, sir.
Cheers.
Yeah, she had an amazing interview with Bobby Flacco. Absolutely. Definitely go and check it out. She's got a lot of amazing interviews. And some people who you see in AEW today, she interviewed them before they were on AEW.
I actually like that name, Bobby Flacco.
Yeah. Fire, right?
I like that.
Pun intended. She's giving out the wink face saying thank you. Someone said Booker T. Thank you. That's the other coach. It's WWE's version of, what is that? The Ultimate. What is that? The Ultimate Challenge?
I think so, yeah.
Ultimate Fighter. I forgot what it was now. Kyron Derek, how much you asking for to take those nails back? Bruh, I'm asking for a lot. I'd probably say no anyway. They looked a little rusty.
I need who's got the biggest salary in AEW right now?
I don't know. It's got to be.
It's got to be
MJF. Swerve, maybe.
Swerve?
MJF. I don't know.
It's got to be between those two.
Whoever, bro. It's
gotta be. Yeah.
You ain't got enough, Tony.
Yeah.
Jacine, what's good, man? Appreciate you hopping in here. Queen says Billy and Nick were both on. Yes. Nick Wayne was on several times before he was in AEW. So
Nick Wayne.
Wayne's World. Yo, we're old. If you guys don't even get those references,
fuck's sake.
We came a long way with deathmatch wrestling. Yo, crazy, right? I'm completely off the money train. Nah, don't you dare disrespect the CEO. Come on now. We're gonna get into this, man. I hope you guys checked out Maple Leaf Pro. That was on Triller TV. All the events are going to be on Triller TV, including AEW Dynasty Sunday, April 6th. That is the next pay-per-view coming up, so make sure you guys are there. You're locked in. You're loaded. Tonight's Dynamite, man, was in Omaha.
Set.
They had a show, but they had snow as well, so a lot of people, they were struggling to get into there. A lot of flights were canceled. A lot of bullshiggity going on. So shout out to the performers who were able to make it there tonight for the show.
Well, you know what? I don't even know why I'm actually surprised, because I mean, it's still wintertime, so
technically, yeah.
We just had ourselves a little heat wave.
Bro, in New York, we're about to definitely get hit with it again, too.
Oh, absolutely.
And by the way, I know some of y'all might be like, man, what's up with Conrad's shirt? Yo, like 2 seconds before we started, Derek saw I had dropped a knife like right before we came up, and obviously like there was a spot on my other shirt. I was pissed. So just for the record, everyone's like, man, I haven't seen Conrad wear that in a minute. Yeah. I had to bust out a shirt. Let's start with the opener for tonight's show, man. We had a number 1 contender AEW International title match. Winner gets a shot at Dynasty. We had Orange Cassidy versus Mark Davis versus Ricochet versus Speedball Mike Bailey. To say that this was tremendous was, to say the least. It's a 4-way. I told y'all I ain't taking notes for this when it's like that. There's not a lot to say. Don Callis, unbearable on commentary, but always a fun listen. Lots of action in this one. Speedball Mike Bailey, Derek, you are the I don't watch TNA guy. So I'm interested in your thoughts on how Speedball's been presented. What do you think of him? Like, where does he fit into you? Like, what do you see for him?
You know what? Watching Speedball right now. I like Speedball. I don't know if I can get with the no wearing shoes or boots or whatever, because I don't know. I just see bad things happening. Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't. But outside of that, Speedball's nice. I like Speedball. Like for
see what you're missing in TNA?
Nah.
see, this is hatred of the letters, bro. Has nothing to do with the talent. Speedball was over there killing it.
Nah. If we go all the way back,
oh my goodness,
if we go all the way back, you guys would know why I will never watch TNA. Never.
That's hatred, bro. Quill said Wayne's World. I love it. Jesus said, Conrad, you think AEW will allow Sting to be at the Hall of Fame for Lex Luger? You think it's time? Tony says no. We were just talking. Well, no, Sting and Lex Luger are like best friends. Like their careers are synonymous with each other, basically. But at the same time, bro, we're gonna talk about this in the news segment at the end. They are disrespecting you, bro, left and right. They are following you to your shows. Why would you do them a favor too? So I'm kind of in the middle on this. Like, I get it, but at the same time, and you know they're gonna make you look bad either way. Yeah. Oh, look at he lets us keep doing it, so we'll just keep offering things to him. He should be a nice guy because it's pro wrestling. Like, we can get deeper into it at the end. Like I said, we do have some stuff. Look at Wayne's World Party Time. I love it. Tiff said, "Bite your tongue. No more snow in New York, please and thank you." Sorry, it was sunny and almost 80 today. Come on, Clown. Come on, don't be doing that to us, bro. It was like, what did it get to 70?
I think it peaked at 70.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Today it was a good day, bro.
This man was over here eating root beer floats. That's why he's saying that. I thought he made up the place he got it from. I was like, dude, I haven't heard of this place. I popped for Mike Bailey and Orange Cassidy spot, bro. When Orange did those kicks to Mike Bailey, sorry, we're supposed to be talking about that match. The Orange did the kicks where he had like his hands in his pocket, leaned back, bro. I was in tears. Yo, that's a gift, bro. Like, y'all got to make a gift of that gift. Like, that was beautiful. I was crying. As much as people like say they get tired of Orange, still always good for that. Yeah. Mark Davis out here looking like a beast. He did do good in this. Beautiful shooting stars. Tips the fan of the shooting star and the bridges.
As long as it wasn't the 7-year itch.
They did a lot of those in this match, though. Yeah. Ricochet, thing of beauty, too. He's still really good. He wrestled barefoot after a GCW death match happened, and glass was everywhere. Speedball is fine, and his feet are tough. Yeah, I knew his feet were tough after he was landed on them last week. I was like, come on, bro. I know that hurts, man. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. What is she the CEO of, having a little pony hair and burying other talent? Come on, Eric. Who did she bury? Bury's the most overused term in pro wrestling. Who did she bury? When did all this Hogan stuff start with everybody? Come on with this, man. Come on. T-Frick said, good opening match. Speedball's talented. Mark Davis is underrated. Ricochet is my favorite heel right now, and he mushed Speedball and ran. He did. Yeah, he did. The finish was basically Speedball hits this excellent kick on Mark Davis to the back of the dome. He then goes for a backslide, and as he does it, Ricochet's a little punk and just runs in and puts his feet on the ropes. He was like, I had the pin too. Right. And the ref just calls it and declares it. So it's going to be a triple threat match now, or a 3-way dance. at Dynasty. Cool, great. Sure. It's going to be a good match. Not worried about it.
No, I think it would be good. You got 3 people in there that move very well and have a lot of speed to their move sets.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. And Speedball gets to get in there with Kenny Omega. I think that's a fresh matchup. And so is the Ricochet. We haven't seen that in a while either. So good. Yeah, it should be fire. I'm not, like I said, dude, AEW on pay-per-view, I'm usually not worried too much. Here and there, you might have a hiccup or something, but for the most part, I ain't worried about it. After that, we get into the TBS Championship match. It was Mercedes Moné and Billy Starks wrestling for the TBS Championship. This match was not meant more than anything but for Mercedes to help showcase Billy Starks.
That was it.
And, well, something happened after that I think is going to lead to a feud.
Yeah.
But Mercedes Moné, Billy Starks, they're out there. It was a really fun match. Billy Starks hit her driver on Mercedes. Dude, that shit looks brutal. We're past 10 minutes. I can say it. That shit looks brutal, fam. Like, yo, every time I see it, I'm like, ah.
Yeah. This one looks like Mercedes didn't quite get through it all the way.
I think she did, though.
Did she?
I think she did, but it was close. It was a close call. That move is very dangerous, but I love it. She's able to get the pinfall. She gets her foot on the ropes. And during a roll-up transition, Mercedes is able to lock in the is it the money statement? Is that what it is? I always want to say bank statement and whatever. The statement maker, that's what it was. She locks it in and she taps out. And then to add further insult to injury, she beats her down more. CEO picks up the big W. I'm going to get into this next part with it, Derek. So Renee interviews her later on in the show. And she's like, big match with the CEO. You had a match with Billy. She took it to you. And this is her putting her over. She's like, yeah, she gave me a good match, but it wasn't good enough. And whoever trained her didn't do a good job. Who has Billy been rolling with? Athena. I think this is going to lead to a match between Mercedes Moné and Athena.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. If it doesn't, I'd be very shocked.
I'm interested in this. Is Athena the one to knock the block off? Like, is she the one to get the win? Like, I don't know who's the person that beats Mercedes. Or is Mercedes going to be walking around with 5 belts and she ends Athena's title reign because she's been the world champ. She broke Samoa Joe's record of longest champ in Ring of Honor history.
I don't think she's going to get 5 belts.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. When does Speedball break out the ultimate? Maybe at the pay-per-view, clown. Maybe at the pay-per-view he'll do that. My girl did so good. I will co-sign that, Tiff.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good match between Billy and Mercedes. Great showcase for Billy. Absolutely. Billy is so good for her age. And at some point, we just got to get rid of the for her age part, Eric. It's just Billy is so good, bro. Billy Starks, who trained her? Let me see here. Athena versus Mercedes at Dynasty. It could happen unless they're building it up for All In. We don't know yet.
My opinion, I would save that for All In.
Texas.
We're there.
Dude keeps trying to get me to go to Texas, man. All I'm doing is getting barbecue, going to that show, and I'm leaving. That's it. Been getting me in trouble. Billy's 20 years old. That is true. It would have been so much better if they dropped the kid thing with Billy. It's getting there. She'll be fine. The seeds are being planted. Athena versus Mercedes Moné. This will be for the ROH Women's Championship versus TBS Championship. Could be great.
Yeah.
Could be great. I just can't wait for the match. All I'm going to say is I'm here for the ride. I'm letting it go. Take me on the roller coaster.
Right.
Now we get a word with MJF, Derek. He said he's been thinking about his offer and that he'll have an answer for MVP and his crew next week about is he joining the Hurt Syndicate.
Right.
There could be some comedic moments there with him with the we hurt people. I could just see him dancing and acting a fool. You got him there.
Yeah.
A tremendous talent. I think they're going to do something with it for a little bit at least. He says that this is the end of him crying over spilt milk, Derek. And he said that he had a hard time trusting people after the last incident, referring to Adam Cole and the Devil's Mask. How do you think this plays, D?
Oh, man. I think it's going to play out the way that it should.
Does MVP stay with them? Does it make sense to keep him? You're more confident than me. I don't know how this is going to play out, truthfully. There's no like defined way this has to go.
There isn't, but I just have a feeling that it's going to work. For how long is the
because you got to think Lashley's going to want to be the world champ too,
right? For how long it will be will remain to be seen. I give it like a couple months,
right?
I give it a couple months because, like you said, Bob.
Yo, please stop calling this man Bob.
I can't bring myself.
Big Bob.
Big Bob. You're right, because he's going to want to get into the title shot picture, and that should cause some dissension within the group, but not with Bob and Sheldon. I think it'll cause dissension through the three
to kick Max out.
To kick Max out.
You could do that as well and just start planting those seeds right now.
Yeah.
Until you get ready to do whatever you're going to do with the tag titles. Yeah. And maybe you bring Cedric in. We still don't know what's happening with that.
Well, plus I also think Max will weed his way into the Hurt Syndicate just to cause that dissension.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's saying All In is perfect, man. When do we get Mercedes versus Tony Storm? I believe that might be All In. That's another option that's on the table for people as well. Klaus said they could arrest you for spitting on the sidewalk in Texas. I ain't going somewhere that crazy. Sound like Derek in Florida. Derek says he ain't going there either. Can't get right.
No, Florida just can't get right. Sorry, all my Floridians.
You ain't sorry.
I'm not.
The idea Lashley doesn't want the world title, but also Shelton has said it too. Yeah. But I don't know. Imagine if we get Adam Page and MJF to dethrone the Hurt Syndicate.
Okay.
That would be weird, but also, you got me thinking. That was good. That was good.
My only thing with that is, how do you get them to come together?
Maybe a beatdown. They're both tired of getting beat down, and can they coexist? The classic trope,
right?
Let's get to this next match, man. So we get to the world title shot. They put this right smack dab in the middle. Jon Moxley versus the rated R superstar Cope. Having those peas popping. Cope jumps Moxley during his entrance. They brawl all throughout the arena. Trash cans being thrown, garbage being thrown. They're in the people. They're out the people. They're back in the people.
Right.
Cope goes underneath the ring and pulls out Spike. Spike is a 2x4 with nails in it. And the nails are out on this thing. Am I right, Derek?
They are out to the fullest.
Derek, your boy Cope, this is Derek's childhood favorite, hits this man in the stomach. I was like, oh, okay, that's probably safe. That's okay. And then the board is laying down there. And I have pictures, but I'm not going to put them up because I think I'll get in trouble for it. He does a suplex, bro. Mox gets suplex onto Spike. Not the dog from Rugrats. Spike. What I just described. Bro, the nails were like lodged into his back. And at one point, they could not get it out.
They could not get it out. It looked like if they kept pulling a certain way, it was going to take a chunk of his skin off of his back.
Yeah, and then the ref had to try to do it. Yuta definitely was like,
no.
And I'm going to give Yuta a lot of props here. He definitely was like, plan B, running knee. And then he was like, go to the floor. He jumps out and he gets caught and he gets powerbombed through a table. Then here comes Claudio. Claudio's fast ass. This dude, he amazes me, bro, at no end. Just European uppercuts. He's doing whatever. They're still messing with Mox's back in the ring while this is all happening. They get in the ring. Here comes FTR. Cash Wheeler dives. I thought he broke his face on the table. Cash Wheeler is amazing. This dude's a ball of energy.
Oh, man.
Dax comes in. He's punching people. He's pile driving people. Pat gets in. He clotheslines him over the top. He pile drove Moxley, clotheslines Pac over the top. Death Riders are all out there. Mayhem has broken loose.
To the fullest.
Cope gets up and he sees Mox is near the corner after getting that crap pulled out of his back. Spear into the table. He can't make the cover. The cover. Time's a wasting. He goes for the pen, and then here comes the patriarchy, but not Christian, but Mother Wayne, Kip Sabian, Derek's favorite, and Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne hits Wayne's World. Cope is able to kick out when Mox goes for the pen. There's chaos now everywhere again. And Derek, wouldn't you know it? Moxley chokes out Copeland again in the Bulldog choke. He passes out.
Yeah.
And Moxley's out of here. Oh, and Marina Shafir and Willow interfered as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention. There was like 20 people who came out for this.
Right.
And they're fantastic too. We need a match with them eventually.
Mm-hmm.
He chokes him out, man. So it was game over. Derek, how did you feel about this?
So this was better than the last match that they had.
Better than the PPV?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was good. I expected Cope to win, but this is before the thought process kept going. Initially, I expected Cope to win, and then I felt like Christian was going to come out, cash in.
He doesn't have it anymore. Don't believe him in that crap. He needs it back. He lost.
Yeah, I don't know, but then I thought about it like, the real match is supposed to be Mox and Swerve.
Yeah, I also think too. Christian, I don't think Christian called the patriarchy out to do the hit.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think they're gonna get yelled at for. He's like, "Did I tell you to do that?" And I think it's gonna lead to some trouble.
Big time trouble. Big time.
So that could lead to another potential beating for Nick Wayne.
You give him a lip, boy.
Lay the smackdown on you.
Sweet Valencia oranges. Stuff him in a sock, won't leave a bruise, and let him know who's boss.
Inappropriate Family Guy jokes from Derek. Always good for it. T-Ferg said MJF could reform the Pinnacle with FTR. So that brings up a good point to the aftermatch.
Yeah.
Dax Harwood was really mad, it looked like, at Cope. Like, you lost again, bro, after we did all this for you.
Yeah.
And he kind of was like, Cash tried to grab him and he pushed Cash. And I was like, oh. And he walks out and Cash helps up Cope. They embrace. Everyone's like, Copeland, yay. They cheer for him. So they got a better reaction.
Yeah. It's definitely a better reaction. I'm very excited to see what we're about to go with.
FTR is turning heel, bro.
Yeah.
It is long overdue.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how what rabbit hole we're gonna go down.
Listen, I love FTR. They've been fantastic faces, but it's time, bro. It's been far too long since they've been heel, and that's where they're comfortable, I think.
I feel like they've been oh God!
I feel like they're purposely holding themselves back, to let the tag division breathe and let some other people get some shots.
Yeah.
So this could put them back in it. Good point here. So he said MJF reforms the Pinnacle. What if you do a flip flop? Hurt Syndicate's getting cheered. You could make them baby faces.
Yeah.
Have MJF have some diabolical plan, with his people, and they're like, "Yo, we got you."
Yeah.
I think it could work. And you don't have to do this right now. That could be like Double or Nothing.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't have to happen right now. But if it does, I'm not against it.
Yeah. They might even bring back Tully. Let me stop. Derek is right about Florida. My family was going to have a family reunion in Daytona, Florida last year, and then it got switched to Florida. Florida, get it together, especially your sports teams. Wow. I saw Mother Truckers, B.I. Itchin. I'm changing all these up. That the world title match was in the middle of the show compared to people complaining about the pay-per-view placement. Bro, can't make everybody happy, bro. I'm telling you. Switch to Charlotte, and the Death Riders are all back again. Yes. And the switch to Charlotte was where he was referring to because he said Florida twice. Spike Dudley. This is a great match, but the nails in the back was insane, bro. I lost my mind. Derek, our eyes were bugging out of our heads when he did that. I know Mox was feeling left out after Ospreay, Fletcher, Tony Mariah. Blood was going to flow tonight. And he didn't really bleed all like that.
No.
I'm surprised to have more respect for Mox now, right? I'm supposed to have more respect for Mox now, right? Come on, Rob. Come on, bro. I know that nails in the back hurt, bro. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Big time.
It should be Darby who beats Moxley for the world title. Eric, but can you wait that long? I'm at the point where I'm like, yo, veto this. Give it to Swerve, bro. Sorry, Darbs. You'll get your moment in the sun when it's time. Yeah. And I think there's a bigger story to tell still with Darby needs to get his win over Moxley because Moxley's beat him every time. Davion, what's good, man? Davion Washington. I'm sorry, but this Death Rider storyline is dirty sink water. Davion, so if you take the belt off Moxley, do you keep the Death Riders together, or are you saying that, like, is the group cooked, or is the storyline with the world title cooked? Like, let me know. Pinnacle was crap. Yeah, it did not work out very well. I'm so happy is back. Why does he keep leaving? Is he not officially signed? Who are you referring to? FTR should have been heel a long time ago. I agree with that, Davion. Better match in the pay-per-view. I think if this was planned, pay-per-view would have got a better reaction.
Yeah.
FTR, yes. AR Fox. I think AR Fox got in trouble at All In with the casket match, and then he couldn't make it there. I think that's part of the issues with Tony. That's me speculating as a fan. I don't know if I'm right about that, but I think something happened and he couldn't make it, and I think Tony was pissed that it couldn't happen. And speaking of that, we got to talk about Jericho Bandito. Johnny TV's backstage. He challenges Bandito to a match after he's trying to get his brother's mask back, bro. He said Jericho can bring the mask back to him as well. This leads into our flippity flip match of the night for those who like it or hate it. I love it. So Will Ospreay versus AR Fox, bro. This is fire. Speaking of indies, while Tiff was in here, makes me think AR Fox is one of the best trainers out there, and he's trained a lot of your favorites. Look up who he has trained, and a lot of them are very good wrestlers. Really fun match if you like this style. AR Fox misses a 450, catches a hidden blade, man. Lots of reminders that Ospreay is going to be entering the Owen Hart Cup. He was the first one to say it, and they even had like the little stare at the banner because he says he's going to All In Texas. So he wants to be there. He says this is the event, Saturday, July 12th. He wants to be at Globe Life Field. Will that happen? Remains to be seen. We're not there, bro. Clown already scared me. Like, nah, we can't have that spitting on the sidewalk and getting arrested.
Howdy.
Yeah. If Darby wants to enjoy the mountain, we have to wait for everyone. Kingston, that's another one too. You could do something with Eddie Kingston. I hope he comes back too. Love it. See, Tiff said this was so good, man. Telling you, AR Fox is nice. Go watch his Lucha Underground stuff. I keep telling you guys this. Fun Ospreay versus Fox. Yeah, I always wanted to put AR Fox on the pod and talk about his school. Yeah, I think he's trained like Theory. I think he's in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of the wrestlers who have come out of there, like I said, they've become pretty big deals. I think Nick Wayne even did some stuff there. Hey. Like, definitely check it out. I could be wrong. I can't even remember everyone he's trained. But like I said, Austin Theory, there's a lot of great people. A lot of the guys who were in Evolve at one point, he's fantastic. I wish AR Fox would do some more. AR Fox versus Alex Zane at GCW was so good. Yeah, Alex Zane's amazing. Another person who should probably be in a bigger company sooner than later. I remember he got issues in England, was supposed to help Swerve, and was replaced by Lucha. No, he was replaced by, was it Christian? What were the teams for that now? Was it Swerve? It was supposed to be Swerve and AR Fox, but then it became like Swerve and Christian. Like something got changed in the match. He said he got a passport yet. Rumor Kingston should be cleared by the summer. Did he train Cody? I don't believe so. Yeah, Austin Theory was trained by him. Kill Shot, AR Fox, Deathmatch, Lucha Underground was amazing. Hubs, what's good, brother? He said, AEW solid this evening. Great viewing EPW tonight with Conrad and my guy, Derek. Salute. Appreciate you, Hubs. Don't forget to check us out, Clash of the Podcast, every Monday live at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time.
My guy, Hubs.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for popping in, man. Zane's been doing his thing in Japan. Yeah, I saw that. He was on Maple Leaf Pro, too. He did a little shot for them in there. So that was fun. Derek, we get backstage, man. Hangman Adam Page mentions his promise of not letting Swerve win the title. I'm nervous, bro. Is he going to remember that promise? But he said he's not going to let that cloud his judgment, and he is the second name that says he wants to enter the Owen Hart tournament.
I think he's going to contemplate doing it, but I don't think he's going to follow through with it.
To show he's a good guy now?
Yes. Yeah, because you can't be a good guy and then still jump someone to set the house on fire and everything.
You could.
It just don't work that way.
You could.
What is this, American Psycho?
Welcome. I wouldn't mind AR Fox mid-card push. Yeah, I think even Ring of Honor, give him a championship run here, man. Appreciate everyone showing love to Hubs, too, in the chat, man. So Hangman's in. We got collision matches. They added a bunch, Derek. So this is going to be some slam dunk, your mama type stuff. They're going to be doing collision on 2 nights. So you're going to see it immediately following the NCAA tournament at 11 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. So if you're looking for some pro wrestling to watch this weekend, it's right there for you. Mm-hmm. I might catch the Sunday one on Monday, but they're right there. I know it might be tough, too, with Raw being on at like 4 or 3 p.m. I don't remember the time for that even. So lots happening in the world of wrestling over the weekend and going into Monday, but love it. So we've got Julia Hart versus Queen Aminata. We found out Max Caster's going to have an open challenge. You got the, who is it? The Murder Machines and the homies taking on Powerhouse Hobbs, Mark Briscoe, Rocky Romero. Top Flight and AR Fox taking on the Death Riders for the trios titles. Haven't seen those defended in a minute. Right. Harley Cameron's in action. We mentioned Johnny TV earlier that he's going to be in the match. We also will have here the tag team of Commander and Hologram versus Drag Listico and Beast Mortos. I like their new name.
I think that's going to be fire.
Okay. Ready for that?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Los Titans del Air. So that's the Titans of the Air.
I like it.
And I took French, but I can figure that out. I'm good. So I like that tag name, and I think they're tremendous, these two together. Yes. I like them as a tag team. I think there's more potential there for them.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
At least for now, for the time being. And we got to get something going for my guy, Beast Mortos, too, because him and Drake Listico, like, underappreciated, man. Really good performers. And I know sometimes it's like, oh, these guys never win, but give them their flowers, bro. Like, they're doing really good in AEW. I thought that they've done well in all the promotions I've seen them in. Beast Mortos was like a unsung hero, I think, for TNA as well, but those who know ball, like, were singing his praises as well.
Right.
And what I believe is going to be the main event, TNT Championship match. Everyone's banned from ringside. It's going to be Daniel Garcia defending against Adam Cole.
Baby.
Do we get a new TNT champion? Could be,
possibly.
We'll have to wait and see what happens, man. And like I said, we got Dynasty lined up. Swerve Strickland's challenger for the world title. Lots of good things happening, man. It's only in a couple weeks, man. The April 6th. April's going to be here before you know it.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Main event time. Megan Bayne, Kris Statlander, Timeless. Tony Storm joins the commentary table. Listen, I'm going to cut through the bull. Megan threw Statlander into Tony Storm. Megan gets the F5. I know she calls it something else. I can't think of the name of it right now. The fall or whatever.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's something like that. The devastating fall. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. My brain's tired. F5. 2 of them, right?
2. Yeah. One on the outside, one on the inside.
Puts her up, gets the win. Game over. She looks at Timeless Tony Storm. Timeless Tony Storm stands up on the table, and she tapes up her fist, and she goes in the ring, and they just start throwing slugs, bro. Derek with the theatrics there. They just start punching each other. It's on, and she retreats. And afterwards, Timeless Tony Storm gets on the mic. She says some inappropriate things that I cannot repeat on YouTube,
right?
But says that basically, I want to face you at the pay-per-view. So that's another pay-per-view match. Timeless Tony Storm, Megan Bayne, John Moxley versus Swerve. And I'm sure we're going to get some matches in the upcoming weeks as well for this.
We definitely are.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Take it for what it's worth.
I love it. AR Fox also trained Alan Angels and Anna Jay. Yes, they were part of the Georgia tapings too during the pandemic in the beginning. That's where they had their first shows. Pandemic actually affected me and Tiff. Tiff was going to go to that first Blood and Guts in New Jersey, and we were going to go to the first Dynamite in Rochester, and those were the next 2 shows, and they got shut down. And I remember I was super sad about it for a while, man. Like, man, can't believe that happened. Winning a title in ROH is like a tree falling in the woods and no one being around. I like ROH though, Clown. I think they deliver on pay-per-views and stuff. You just need the weekly television to deliver.
Yeah, if they get that TV deal, I definitely feel like there'll be more traction for them. They'll get way more recognition, way more time. They just need to have that deal cut for them.
Right? Put a belt on Hologram. Nice, good name. Going to be a great tag team. Such an indie match for me. Megan is attractive, Eric says. Toni Storm has a way with words. Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
That she does.
He also trained Bobby Flacco and Teriyaki. Who do you see Mercedes defending against at the pay-per-view? I say Red Velvet. I don't think you go Red Velvet.
No.
If you're gonna see, you could do Athena now. If the end goal is, it depends on what you want to do at All In.
Well, I mean, would it be time to add Athena to that equation right now?
I think you save it for Texas, and then you could have Mercedes and Tony could be the long game for like Full Gear or something too. You could get some time out of this. You just got to find the right people to do it against. Right. And maybe Statlander's the one to face Mercedes. I think Willow's another person, too, that you could throw back in there. Like, if you needed someone who's going to beat Mercedes, I think Willow's name's in the conversation as well.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right? I was going to buy a suite for Blood and Guts back in 2020. Those were the days, brother. Those were the days. What do we all think of tonight's show, man? I'm giving it a thumbs up. I can't be mad at it, bro. And like I said, I usually say that about AEW. What else is there to complain about? Trust me, people will find something. In the news, real quick, CJ Perry and Miro are back together, recently renewed their wedding vows. I know some have said that this was a storyline or whatever. I don't know what their next move is, but I wish them the best. Good for them.
Yeah.
If they're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, I feel like this was in the making. This was bound to happen. So let them have their just due.
Go wherever you want to go, man.
Yeah, let it happen.
I don't think anyone's clamoring for it or whatever. I would have Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter. That's another pay-per-view quality match, I think, for All In if Mercedes is facing someone else. Tiff said, I enjoyed it. I love it. Good. Or Julia can make the argument she never lost the title. That is also true.
Yeah, she could. She definitely could.
Shout out to Omaha. This was a good show despite travel issues. T-Ferg, good point. 100% correct. Every day is Rusev Day. Dynamite gets an A+, Terrell says.
Okay, very nice.
Like it. Love the Outrunners Mavs package. Yes, the Outrunners have been hyping up like the college teams and sports teams and how much AEW is ingrained into taking serious by Warner. Yeah, good point, E. Crowd was on fire too. Touche. Last thing I want to bring up, man. This is coming from, I'm going to give it a shout out to Peps Wrestling. If you see him on X, it's an account that just reports a lot of news and stuff. One of the popular accounts, but I wanted to show some love for those who are wondering, like, where am I reading this from? WWE is running a whole tour in the UK around AEW Forbidden Door date. So is so WWE, LOL. So they're going to be in like Dublin, Ireland, August 22nd. On the 23rd, they're going to be in Liverpool, UK. The 24th, Road to Clash of Paris tour in Newcastle. So they're doing like house shows during this time even. Right. Monday, August 25th, they got Raw in Birmingham in the UK. The AO Arena Road to Paris tour, Manchester. August 27th, First Direct Arena in Leeds, UK. So they're all in the UK at that time.
That's a phenomenal lineup, though, bro. It's like, all jokes aside, like put everything else aside, you look at that, right? Mm-hmm. We just talk about just like wrestling in general. Just wrestling in general. That's a phenomenal lineup.
What, just that they're doing all those shows?
Yeah.
I saw people comparing this like, oh, people don't complain when they go and follow WrestleMania. I'm okay with one show that you're going to go and do that.
Right.
Here's where I have the issue. Let's do some math real quick, y'all. So Double or Nothing is first, right?
Yep.
So you're going to follow them all the way until May 25th, and you're going to have Battleground Tampa, an NXT show. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I get it. One's in Tampa, one's there, but you're making people choose what are you going to watch this night.
Right.
Cool. I know what I'm watching.
Right.
Then you've got Saturday night's main event. Same day as All in Texas. Yeah. Come on now, fam. And then they're doing Forbidden Door with New Japan, and here they come again, right in the UK, like right in the same spot, bro. I'm not trying to be that guy, but that ain't a coinky dink, fam.
It's not. That's all done on purpose.
Matt said, great show tonight, 9 out of 10. EPW, 10 out of 10. I appreciate that, Matt. And he said, breaking news, WWE's petty AF. No shows in London, which means Forbidden Door running Wembley Arena, which holds up to 12,500. Yeah. But now you got a choice to make, though. Do you want to do that? And then you have the Clash in Paris show, and those shows are so expensive that you're like, well, do I want to go to the Wembley show or do I want to go to that show?
Right. You have a choice. You have a choice. Whichever one you think is going to be the best, I say just go to that one.
Right.
So save. First of all, save the money.
Facts.
Save the money.
Chad Schrader, what's good, brother? Hope you are good, man. Queen says, I have to check out the Evolve show. You're going to recognize some of the faces on there, Queen. You'll know for sure some of the names that you'll see. You'll know them as opposed to others. Others may come to you and just say, like, who is this person? Right. But you'll recognize some of the names and you'll be like, oh, I know so-and-so. And you'll see who I'm talking about. There's a trio that I think you'll know who it is. But I have not watched the Evolve show because it comes on the same time as Dynamite. So not particularly interested in that, with all due respect. But that's it for Dynamite tonight, man. I'm going to, I think we keep it short and sweet, man. If you haven't, man, like I said, like the video. If you're listening on audio forms, please, I'm begging you at this point, leave a 5-star review for us. It helps us in the algorithm. It gets more people to watch us, listen to us. Yep. It's definitely a helpful thing. I read a lot of comments by you guys. Show is by the fans, for the fans. I mean that. This is Fan Talk Wrestling. You guys could go listen to some of the actual wrestlers talk about it. That's fine. That's great. I think that you can see where there's bias, where there's other stuff that's happening here. With us, it's kind of just fans talking about wrestling. Right. That's it. It's a fan perspective. I don't know all this insider stuff. I'm just reading stuff that I see online like everybody else for the most part. Right. You know, I do get to hear something, but half the time you guys don't even get to hear about it because I'm sworn to secrecy, so I'm not going to bring it up. But leave me your thoughts on this show tonight, man, and tell me what you guys thought of it. For me and the man I call Derek, we are out for this episode. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for joining us, and we will catch you all on the next one.